darling. I'm so glad you could meet me. I was worried you weren't gonna show up. No, it's a full moon and it's night. Usually, this would be a setup to a much different scenario. You know? No. I'm definitely not going to harm you in any way. This was the easiest way to tell you. We've been dating for a while, and yeah, it has been the greatest 9 months of my life. And it would be rude to keep this from you anymore. We're getting pretty serious, and I can't lie to you. I have to be honest. If we're going to go forward with this, I want to be with you. But you need to see all of me. And I need to see all of you. All right. I'll say it in 3, okay? Just, don't freak out. Oh, don't worry, it's not too major, just... well... Oh, here comes the moon. Already. Well, maybe actions speak louder than words. Oh. Hey. No, it's still me. I'm just a bit more fluffy. Yeah, I have ears and a tail now. I'm sure you've guessed what I am now, based on the full moon, extra fluff now. But I would like to say I'm only half werewolf. It's complicated. You see, when a werewolf loves a human very, very much, and they, and have a baby, that baby can be one of 2 things. Fully human or half werewolf. Never full werewolf, because in order to be a full werewolf, you, have to be born into a pact or turned or whatever. So I'm only half. I have fangs and sharper canines and ears and a tail. I'm fluffier than most humans, but I'm still mostly human. Every full moon, my ears and tail come out, and, well, that's just something I have to accept. That's why when, every time someone wants to go out on a full moon, I'm like, oh, I can't, I'm sick, or something like that. I didn't want to hide it from you anymore, though. I'm sorry it's taken so long for me to come out and say it. It's just terrifying, I mean, how are you supposed to explain it? Especially on a first date. Oh yeah, my parents a werewolf, the other one is a human, and, I'm half werewolf. No, I don't eat people. No, I eat meat, but I don't eat that kind of meat. Like, there's so many questions, and most people would probably just run away. I know I should have been honest from the beginning. You know how I talk about how I moved to this college town? I don't really talk about my past. Well, I was honest in my old hometown. It didn't go over well. A lot of people threw garbage at me. Rotten things. Told me and my family that we weren't welcome and that we needed to run away. It was hard on my parents. Especially because of all of the stigmas around werewolves. they aren't bloodthirsty creatures of the night. Maybe a long, long, long time ago, but not anymore. Some towns are more accepting, but unfortunately, the one I lived in wasn't. It was hard growing up there. My family didn't have the funds to move or anywhere else nice to go. Well, their family was very much against a human marrying a werewolf, and vice versa, a werewolf marrying a human. It's still a pretty new concept. You aren't scared of me? Well, why not? I figured by this point you'd be up and running or something like that. Because you care about me? You're right, I should have told you sooner, but again, I was just scared. You're the best thing to ever happen to me. I mean, we clicked right away. We've been friends for about a year, and it took some convincing, but you managed to make me... Well, maybe it's too soon to say that. I was a bit apprehensive about dating you because of all of this. It's just... scary. You think it's cute? No, I'm not offended. I've never heard that before. Call me that again? I love it. Oh, my tail is wagging. That's so embarrassing. Easy for you to say. You don't have a tail that wags. Or droops. Or gets prickly. I can't hide any of my emotions. What do you mean that's a good thing? You're gonna make me blush. Well, that is true. You'll always know what I'm thinking. Or what I'm feeling. You truly are the best, you know that? I should have known you'd be kind about this. I shouldn't have let my fears and insecurities get in the way. And I promise, from now on, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Promise. What? What was I gonna say earlier? Oh, I was gonna use the L word. You managed to make me melt all of my walls, and I fell in love with you. But I thought, maybe it's too soon. I mean, I just dropped this huge bomb on you. I didn't want, drop another. You love me too? Oh, I'm so happy. You make me the happiest person alive. Or half-werewolf? Alive. Life is perfect. You accept me for who I am, and thank you. Thank you for everything. Hmm? You want to meet my parents? Oh no, I think they'd love you, but are you sure you're ready? Well, you've only seen a half-werewolf. A full werewolf is a completely different thing. Much taller, furrier, and that whole thing. No. They're completely fine. Again, it's a harmful stereotype that werewolves eat humans. I mean, my parents are a werewolf and a human. Wouldn't make sense for that to be a thing, you know? Oh, wait till I get started on vampires. Hmm? Well, of course vampires exist. And they aren't allergic to sunlight. No, they just prefer not to be out in it. Their skin's too pale, so people notice quicker. Yeah, the whole dead look kind of gives it away. So, if you stay in the shadows of night, people can't tell as easily. You have a lot to learn. But that's okay. Now that we're open and honest about everything, I can teach you. And I'll teach you the proper etiquette before we meet my family. You just can't barge in there. It's scented territory. Think wolf pack, you know? Don't worry. We'll plan it in a month or so. Mm-hmm. That way I can get you thoroughly ready to meet my parents. In the meantime, it is a beautiful night. It would be a shame if we wasted it. Our bond now is even stronger than before. I can feel it. So, how about we celebrate, huh? Just you and I. Together, forever. A special mark on our relationship. Does that sound nice? I knew you'd agree. There's so much to do and so much to learn. I love you. I truly do. I can't wait to go on so many more adventures together.